They're doubting me. They're doubting my... Oh, dude, we're not going to make it, I don't think. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. This was a terrible map. I should never have done this. It was just way... Welcome back, everybody, to Falcon Plays Fear Equation, episode number 2. I really hope you guys had some time to check out episode number 1 if you haven't done so just yet. As a matter of fact, I encourage you 100% to do so, because the game is really in-depth, and even though episode 1 is a bit slower because I kind of discuss what's happening, it's really important for you to understand what I'm doing right now in that episode, so you have an idea what I'm doing this episode and going forward as well, if that makes any sense over here. So definitely check it out if you haven't done so just yet. And for those of you that have, I hope you enjoyed it for one. I know it was a bit slower, but again, it had to be slow in order to kind of really discuss what we're going to be doing going forward. And again, there's a lot of mechanics in this game, so it definitely had to be slow in order for you guys to understand it. But right now, I do believe we probably should have a chance to check out our first location, so the RTS mechanic of the game is going to probably start getting introduced right now. I do believe we're here, where we wanted to get to, right? 6 a.m. January 5th. What day is it today? Is it January 5th? Well, I don't think we're here just yet. I think we're probably a bit off. We're at 6 a.m. January 5th. You know what? No, I don't think we're there just yet. I mean, continue going to that area, obviously, but I don't think we've landed just yet. No, I don't think we have. We did have a help transmission overnight, though. Here we go. There we go, yeah, 1-5. Oh, we definitely are in the 5th already. So we should be getting there pretty soon, I'm going to say. If anyone's listening, there are many survivors still alive at the hospital at 5:11. And that's going to be a rebroadcast of the first one, because we got that one here yesterday as well. So whoever's at 5:11 at this hospital really wants to be rescued. Not that I blame them, obviously. Alrighty. So we should be touching down here pretty soon, I got to say. For now, let's go into our notebook, and let's see. Oh, we have some concerns already. Defense concerns, huh? Well, what are you guys mad about me? I gave you orders to reinforce for these dream logs we've been having over here. If anybody, look at Bobby Miller. He's the guy you guys should be mad at, having all these dreams about aliens and pods. So at the moment, we haven't finished one single defense, huh? Yeah, we're still working on the first one. Progress at a 68.10. Well, you guys better get on that, because if you have any sort of nightmares, or we get a fog attack, and they target pods, we're in trouble. Let's go into the lottery and we'll do an autofill over here. We'll dispatch going forward. And that's about it, huh? Here is our lucky 5 contestants, and the price is right. Or in this case, the price is terribly wrong. So, we're in the orders phase, which we're giving up some orders now. We should be getting to our location now, so let me go ahead and skip forward. Here we go. We have touchdown. Coming to a screeching halt? Yeah. Okay. DN75 scan report. Nearby locations detected. Restaurant, office, supermarket, and bank. Select location to initiate scavenging missions. Alright. So we only have 5 people, meaning they're the only people who are going to go out for the scavenging journey. No other wildcards involved. Now, while we're out on a journey, we're going to be basically tuning into mission. And we can't do that until they're out. There we go, missions. So when they're on their little scavenging journey right now, if we keep listening to the mission, we'll get updates. So they'll tell us, like, fog's rolling in, danger over here, I found so-and-so item, I found so-and-so person, and that is where factions will start plotting. And they'll talk about, Falcon's doing a good job, let's leave him alone. Falcon's doing a terrible job, let's revolt. Or maybe, hey, this guy is being a dick to Falcon, let's purge him. So you definitely want to keep an ear out on the mission transmissions when they're out doing their scavenging, because that's where you'll get some really interesting information about what might happen to train itself. So, really, really important feature over here. Now, over here on this side, this will tell us exactly how thick the fog density is in this area. At the moment, we're about, what is that, maybe like a 3? 4, 5? Yeah, we're at a 3. Kind of really high for the fact that we just got here. I would prefer to like at a 1 or a 2. Honestly, even a 0, but let's be serious here. The higher this goes, it means there's more fog in the area, and it means that the timer for emissions will drop down faster. If the timer drops down to a 0, you might want to say goodbye to those people out there still. Now, here we have a few things to do. We know for a fact that at the bank, there's people here. If anyone's still listening, there are many survivors still alive at the bank at Sharpsburg 3-9. And any of these locations that we're going to go through will give you any reports that you actually accumulated over time. But obviously there's no reports from the restaurant, office, or supermarket. Now obviously supermarket's going to be a really good place if you want to find some food, no questions asked. Offices, maybe just random supplies and scraps, and restaurant, maybe even more food as well. I don't really see myself finding really too many interesting things at the bank, maybe a weapon though, and obviously survivors based on the report. Now every time you go through a single location, the fog will continue to build up. So it's not completely wise to go through every location every single time. You gotta definitely want to keep an eye out on what's going to be more important to you and when should you just basically withdraw and say, you know what, here's where we leave. So it's going to be really micromanaging in that regard. Let me go into equipment and set our party up over here. We have a crowbar. The crowbar is going to give us a little bit of an extra boost to breaching and searching. Breaching will basically tell you how fast these people will walk in the map. Searching is going to be how big their search radius is for items. Hauling will be how much they could actually carry back. And guarding will be basically defenses. So if you set up somebody to haul or search for something, you can set up a guard with them. So they'll keep an eye out. So that person has a easier time searching for items without having to be attacked by the fog or any other critter out there. So I think we want to go with maybe Joshua Wright with the crowbar, because Joshua Wright has 30 breaching and searching 17, but his haul is at 61, which is ridiculous. This guy is apparently the Incredible Hulk or something. So I think we give Joshua Wright the crowbar. And more than likely, we might even set him up with a guard if we have to. So we equipped him, all good to go. Here is our plan for the bank. This is going to be the layout of the map itself. Over here at E, we have a shop. At F, we have tellers. At G, we have shop floor, so on and so forth, right? That makes sense. So this will be kind of like the locations that we're finding over here. If you go to radar, it'll tell you any sort of entity in here in terms of people that you might want to rescue. So right now, from our starting point, which is over here, we are seeing at least 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 survivors in here at the very least. Now, as you can see, now that you're doing radar, you can't see the layout of the map anymore. That's done for a reason, because the game is not going to make it that easy for you. You kind of have to guesstimate where exactly, based on the radar, they're located over here in the planning map. So you can kind of almost figure it out, though. It's not too difficult, but it kind of can be, especially because you can't see it too well. Now, fog. This will tell you the fog density in every single room and that area in general. So, for instance, over here, we could dictate that. Shop floor, really, really high density of fog. Might want to completely avoid that room if there's nobody there. And I don't think there is, right? Yeah, so we might want to avoid that one. Next one over, we have pretty high fog and fog here, right? Tellers and shop floor. Pretty high fog density as well. Might want to avoid those unless there's people there. Oh, of course. I get the feeling that we might have 2 survivors. 1 in the shop floor and maybe 1 hidden in the restroom. Is that how that works out? Yeah. Shop floor, restroom more than likely. And up here, what do we have up here? Restroom. So we might have people hiding in the restrooms over here. Fog. Pretty high density though. These guys are gonna really make me work for that, for their rescue here. Oh man. Okay. Honestly, this entire bank seems really filled up with fog. I'm not too crazy about it. Storage. Storage might be pretty good for some items too, though. Storage and storage. I want to come over here for some resources, though. These 2. Alrighty. This is going to be kind of risky. I also hope that our entry point isn't really too far. I hope we could come in through H. Not E. E's going to be kind of really trapped. Well, we're starting off from here, so check this out. Once we set up our location where we want to breach from, or actually go to, they'll choose the nearest one, and sometimes even the farthest one. The problem is with this map, we're starting off all the way over here, and we have to travel a long way to even get into the bank itself. So that's going to be actually costing us time windows. Right now, we're at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So any type of walk over there, especially based on their breaching capability and how long you set them to search for items, is going to increase the time that you're there, meaning fog will be rolling in. So this might be risky, man. I don't even feel like doing this anymore, but I guess we have no choice, maybe? I mean, I do have a choice, but whatever. I guess we'll go with Joshua Wright. not to look for people, but for items. So I'm going to send this dude up here to I and B, which is going to be the storage facility. So Joshua Wright, we want to give you searching over here. And man, it's going to be a long walk over there, isn't it? Let me give you 20 seconds right now to search, and we'll see. Yeah, 20 seconds. So check this out. Searching 20 seconds plus the movement time to get there. Overall, he's going to spend around 3 minutes in this location. And exactly as I feared, the breaching point is going to be really, really far. Not too crazy about it. We might want to give him a guard. So let me go back into equipment over here. Hauling is pretty good on Edwards. Man. Unfortunately for us, the other people that are good haulers are also good guards. I think we might give him searching as a 61, hauling at 56, hauling at 30. I'm going to give him Price. Price is going to walk with Joshua, right? So let's go to plan. Price. Jose Price. So Jose Price, you are number 3, right? And we'll get you to guard. And I need you to guard homeboy over here. Okay. And do it for 20 seconds as well. Actually, yeah. 20 seconds is fine. Alrighty, so 2 people set up. I don't have to send everybody out there, mind you. So that's another plan you could do as well. The other thing we'll do is try to get these survivors. So what we're looking at here is going to be restrooms and shop floor, I do believe. Yeah. So, who's the leftover here? Somebody with high search would be Miller. Bobby Miller has a pretty good high search, so we'll probably use him. Search. Oh, that's a really high radius. This might work out for us. Hold up. So we'll do this. And we'll go up to 20 seconds as well. And I'll send a guard with you just in case here. So we'll do maybe Campbell. Campbell's pretty terrible, though, but everything else about Campbell's pretty terrible as well. All right, Campbell. I'm going to trust you with this one, dog. You do some guarding. Oh, my God. That's how high you could guard? Pretty bad, dude. But the density of the fog is pretty high over here, so we'll set this up like so. Maybe 20 seconds as well. And who's the wild card over here? I think it's Steven Edwards, right? We haven't set up Edwards or anything? Yeah, I do believe it's Edwards. Okay, so we want to give Price guarding duty over here for 20 seconds. Start mission. So what's going to be our priorities? We're going to be going with, I'm going to say resources so we can start getting our defenses up. Then maybe fuel. How much we're going to find at a bank? Probably not much. We'll do medical supplies, food, and fuel. And confirm it. Alrighty. So now, we have our mission over here set up. And as you can see, we have 4 dudes coming in through one area, and then we have another dude coming in from this one. I do believe this might be... Who is this? I forget who that is. Let's go into the planning, though. Alright. With planning, you can't see where they're at, so you definitely have to stick to the radar right now. I could, by the way, accelerate this here a bit going forward. Now let's take a look at our fog here. We have about 2 minutes, it does seem. The fog density, as you can see, is actually going up slowly. We're at a 3, now we're kind of at a 4. The longer we spend over here, the better, the worse it's going to be for us. And these little red markers over here are going to indicate, like, hey, you know, shit's kind of going down right now, dog. Joshua, you sure about this purging? It's the only way. Now, you'll see a lot about that. They probably won't do it anytime soon, but it's going to give you an idea where it's like, well, these guys might want to do a purge down the line, so you definitely have to keep an eye out for that. I really hope we get these 3 people over here. Oh, you found one of them. Cool. Come on, follow me. Perfect. So we got this one over here, but we're still looking for that one and that one on this side. Let's see, can I skip this myself slowly, or what's the problem? 5 is a density. Time over here. Got something materials, got something supplies. Perfect. Found materials, got something supplies. Okay. So far, so good. This person at the restroom, I was right about them. Are we going there? Come on, get that person out of the restroom. Stay close if you want to get out of here. Okay, I think we got... Yeah, 2 of them. Oh, wow. So we might have rescued 3 people over here, and there's a 4th one over here. I'm not sure if we'll get them, but at least we've rescued 3 people. So if we lose somebody, at least we'll probably, hopefully, get some people to back us up here. Uh-oh. Fog is rolling in. Are we coming back now, guys? Oh, I think we're coming back now. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. We might be able to make it out of this one after all. Now, not only do you have to leave the premise, you also have to get back to the start zone to get back into the train itself. I don't feel like we're going to make it, man. It's a long trip. This dude over here is kind of boned. Steven, you think the driver will get us through? Stop asking questions. They're doubting me. They're doubting my... Oh, dude, we're not going to make it, I don't think. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. This was a terrible map. I should never have done this. It was just way... The fog's getting pretty thick over here. Jack won't be coming back. We lost Jack Campbell. If we lose Jack Campbell but acquire 3 people, it's still a victory on our part. But this should give us a good idea as to how difficult this is going to be, especially if you don't really mitigate your resources properly. This was a terrible map. I really regret doing this one, especially with a high breaching, because it was a really big breach point to get in there, but we got 3 people at the very least, so that's going to easily make up for Jack Campbell. And let's be honest here, I think Jack Campbell is basically one of our weakest dudes, so I'm not necessarily too stressed out about that. Come on, guys, come on. Come on. Oof. Whew, I think we made it. We lost Jack Campbell, but hopefully we found some good supplies over here. We got 3 people. As you can see, the density is now at almost at a 10. We're at roughly, what, 8 now? Heading over to 9. So if we want to continue searching this location, it's going to be a bit more risky going forward. So we might want to check out how the map's going to look before we definitely invest time into it. Whew. Okay, this was a really stressful one. Mission debrief. Survived. Bobby Miller, Jose Price, Joshua Wright, and Stephen Edwards. Died. Jack Campbell. Duration was 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Equipment loss? None. Great. Hauling capacity 15. Discovered 10 stuff. Materials claimed by Stephen Edwards. Electronics by Stephen Edwards. Scrap by Jose Price. Materials, scrap, materials. Obviously, it's a bank, so I wasn't really expecting to find food and fuel, but at least we got some materials and scrap to basically reinforce our defenses. And we also rescued Jeffrey Wright, Christopher Evans, and Nicole Wright. Perfect. You know, we lost 1 person, we got 3. Really, really good trade-off, I would say. I mean, no offense to Jack Campbell over there. Pretty good. Alrighty. Now, supermarket over here. Nicole Wright, at least one of the people that we rescued, is going to instantly take the place of whoever was lost over here. So, apparently Nicole Wright is over here just assigning herself for this one, if we want to go to the supermarket, or the offices, or the restaurant as well. Now, before we go forward, let's go into the notebook here. Okay, we have people in carriage 2, 3, and 4. I actually really want you guys to move into carriage 1. I don't like this whole multiple carriage business right now with only 1 person in each one, more than likely. Let's see, carriage number 4, we have Nicole Wright over here on her own. Carriage number 3, we have Christopher Evans. And number 2, we have Jeffrey Wright. Okay. I might start moving people around here pretty soon. Carriage number 1, faction Gaia's Pain. Huh. Interesting name. I think Gaia means Earth, right? So here's what we found. We got some materials over here. We have some scraps as well. Construct good defenses but requires power. Materials construct some moderate defenses and crowbar resources. Alright, pretty good. Let's find out exactly how we're doing overall. We have population 7 of 150. We have food for 12 more days, and we have fuel 8 of 10. Carriage and use 4 of 10. Okay. So, we're not done yet. We still have at least 3 more locations that we might want to go through, but we will be doing that next episode around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support us, mean a lot. I will catch you next time.